the Schover, Associate Editor of SecurityInfoWatch.com, live from the show floor at ISC West at our own SecurityInfoWatch booth. Today I'm here with Brinks Home, with Brinks Home's very own James Hooper.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Really appreciate being here and having the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with you.
Yeah, it's been a very exciting show so far.
Yeah.
How's your show been? I assume just as crazy?
Just as busy. It's a great show this year. There's a lot of people, a lot of opportunities to meet people. It's been a great opportunity so far being here.
Absolutely. So, Brinks Home is a bit of an interesting company in the residential space. Specifically, we want to talk about the Brinks Home Account Value Calculator. So can you tell us a little bit more about that and how security dealers can take advantage of it?
Yeah, so it's a new opportunity that we've launched in the last couple of months. You go to bhx.brinkshome.com, and on there we have a lot of opportunities to talk about dealer opportunities and sell your accounts and sell your business. On there we've developed what we call AVC, or Account Value Calculator, and that Account Value Calculator gives the ability to sellers and dealers that are looking to sell as little as 10 accounts to get a value of what those accounts are worth. It'll give you the ability to see a monetary value as well as a multiple value for what those accounts are worth, and we evaluate that based upon the number of accounts and the average RMR across those accounts anonymously. We don't ask you for any information.
Wow.
We don't ask you anything about your business. It just gives you the ability to kind of put a pulse on what you think your accounts are worth.
Sounds like an excellent service.
Yeah.
So it's pretty relevant as well because we're in a very heavy M&A field right now.
Yeah.
Companies are being bought up left and right by very big conglomerates. So a question I have for you is, what is the most common reason you're seeing alarm businesses sell their companies?
I think you said it. I mean, there's a lot of activity and there's a lot of interest with a lot of recent sales in the last couple of years that have produced numbers that people are looking to sell. I think it's also an interesting time in our industry where there's a lot of folks that are getting close to the retirement age,
right,
that are looking to exit, looking for their retirement plan. They may have never built one. They focused their time on their company and their customers, and they're looking for an opportunity either to pass that company on to their children or family, or exit. And one of the biggest things that we're doing at Brinks Home is providing the ability to sellers to either get a traditional walk-away deal and let them move on with their lives and take the next step, or we're doing great opportunities with revenue share and developing 4 or 5 year plans for customers that are looking to exit and have continuous liquidity in their accounts every month.
So back to the account value calculator, how does understanding the value of your business help you in the selling process?
One of the biggest things that is the value of your business is your accounts,
right,
is the contracts. And by having the ability to get a pulse of what those are worth, you can sit back and say, okay, well, I understand what we're doing from a sales perspective, I understand what we're doing from an inventory perspective, and I can put a number on that because I see that monthly. What you can't necessarily put on is, what is the market paying for my accounts today? What are my accounts worth today? Based upon the average RMR, based upon the volume of accounts, number of years in the contract, etc. We give the ability for everybody to put those parameters in and get a number back. I think one of the biggest things that we want to reinforce with folks that are looking at AVC and the account value calculator is that all of our numbers are gross. And so what we mean by that is we're not sitting down and talking to folks and reducing pass-through rates, reducing monitoring rates. If you're charging your customer today $55 RMR, we're going to pay you on the $55 RMR and not hackle on the pricing.
It's pretty excellent service as well, I think.
Thank you.
So there's been a big boom. I've seen it especially at ISC West and ISC East last year. Smart home stuff is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's exploding all over the place.
Yeah.
Lots of unified smart home ecosystems that connect every device in the house. So how can integrating these smart home technologies into your alarm business increase its value when you are looking to sell it?
Yeah, I think the ability to provide home automation and awareness of what's happening in your house to a customer as much as possible gives them the ability to feel more interactive with their security system.
Right.
It's less of a panel on the wall that you turn on every night and turn off every morning. It's what's going on in my house, what's happening in my house. And one of the biggest things that we're doing as customers come to us and we acquire them through sales, is we're heavily working with them and providing customers the opportunity to move into an automated system. And it's difficult for dealers and sellers in the industry today, from a product standpoint, to put that kind of stuff into a house. Those products aren't cheap.
Right.
Right? It's not cheap to anybody. And so we have economies of scales, and we have the ability to provide customers a more sticky feel with their system and interactive feel with their system. And that just goes right into our revenue share conversation, where you may not be able to provide these services to your customers today. We could potentially reduce your attrition that's probably already low today, even lower, and give you the monthly payout on a revenue opportunity, and give your customers a more sticky feel and more interactive feel with their system.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess maybe that leads into this final question here, but as we were talking about the value calc, all these different things, why should security dealers consider selling to Brinks Home?
We have done a lot in the last couple of years to excel ourselves in the industry from a customer service standpoint. We are heavily leveraging AI programs to interact with our agents and our customers, as well as our monitoring center, to provide a more comfortable feeling to a customer. I think one of the biggest concerns that a dealer would have with selling to a larger company is that their customers are going to call and they're going to talk to somebody different every single time. It's going to get a different story every time. One of the biggest things that we're doing is we're helping educating our agents almost real time with AI, and giving that customer the ability to feel like that all they need is one call, and they're always going to get their answer that they need.
They don't need to be put on hold or continue to call back over and over and over.
Right.
It's just quick and convenient.
Quick and convenient. We have the abilities for customers to get tech support easily, use text messaging to interact, and these are a lot of these technologies are hard to integrate in small organizations.
So that wraps us up here. Is there anything else you want to share with our readers before we cut off?
No, I greatly appreciate this time. It's been excellent. I really appreciate everybody's interest in our account value calculator. If you want to check it out, go to bhx.brinkshome.com. Again, my name is James Hooper, Senior Director of Revenue Strategy at Brinks Home. And if you're looking to sell accounts, you'll be working with me from start to finish, and we'll make sure that we get you the solution that you need for a long-term opportunity with your accounts.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today, James. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks very much.
I hope you have a great rest of your show.
Appreciate it.